وَإِذْ آتَيْنَا مُوسَى الْكِتَابَ وَالْفُرْقَانَ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَهْتَدُونَ. And when we gave Musa alayhi salam the book and the criterion, difficult English word. Book in Arabic, also in Semitic tradition, and also in some elements of English literature. The word book doesn't just mean book, it also means law. It also means constitution or law. And of course, the Islamic term we use all the time is sharia. Even though that's not technically a term used for that purpose in the Quran, the word for that purpose in the Quran is kitab. When Allah makes something mandatory, makes it part of sharia, He says, kutiba alaykum, or He says, kitab Allahi alaykum. The law of Allah binding upon you, as in the book of Allah binding upon you. I give this example often, even in English literature. You could say, if a judge is using the law to punish someone, they'll say the judge threw the book at him. Right? That doesn't mean he took a phone book and hit the plaintiff. It means he used the full extent of the law against him. Right? So the word Allah says here, وَآتَيْنَا مُوسَى الْكِتَابَ, we gave Musa alayhi salam the law. That's one very strong implication of the text. وَالْفُرْقَانِ. Furqan is from faraq. And وَإِذْ فَرَقْنَا بِكُمُ الْبَحْرَ has already come. Farq in Arabic is to distinguish two things and to make them apart from each other and to cause a distance, a chasm between them. Furqan implies a book that came that made sure you understand right from wrong. And there's a clear gap between the two. So you're never ambiguous, is this right or wrong? It became very clear the things you're supposed to do and the things you're not supposed to do. There's no confusion left. And this is interesting about the word clarity in Arabic too. Furqan is one word, criterion, something that categorizes things categorically. But then there's the word bayan, which comes from bayn actually. Bayn is to have or bana is to have separation between two things and to put them apart from each other. From it comes the word bayan, mubin, tibyan, these words. So clarity in Arabic has a lot to do with things being separated from each other. And of course when things are mixed together, you can't tell one ingredient from the other. And so that there's a confusion there. What ingredient is this? What material is this? So that's how they talk about clarity. So Allah revealed this to them for what purpose? لَعَلَّكُمْ تَهْتَدُونَ. So that you may be guided. Now again, it's difficult to translate this. Because ihtida in Arabic is not just to be guided. Ihtida comes from ifti'al rather. Which implies you putting an effort. So you may make an effort towards guidance. Is actually a more literary translation of tahtadun. Ihtida, muhtad. Muhtad is not just someone who's guided. Because that's actually mahdi in Arabic. The literal equivalent of someone who's guided is mahdi, ism maf'ul. Right, from hada yahdi. Okay, so had is the guide, and mahdi the one who's guided. But muhtad is an ism fa'il, the one who makes an effort towards guidance. Who makes an effort to be guided. So Allah said, I gave you the book, the only thing left now was for you to do was to make the effort. It's like saying, I've given you the road, now you just have to walk it. Walking is your effort. But not knowing which road, that had to come from Allah. Allah sent the road, made it clear, now it's time for your effort, لَعَلَّكُمْ تَهْتَدُونَ.